Tonight, the Bulldogs welcome the Ramblers from Winona Cotter. At this time, we ask that you all please rise, remove your headwear, and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. right, welcome to this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream of Bulldog Volleyball. Tonight, the Bulldogs take on the Winona Cotter Ramblers. Tonight, Cotter will be starting number 3, Abby Dieterman, a senior. Number 10, Madison Beck, a 10th grader. Number 14, Grace Miller, a junior. Number 15, Trinity Schmidtneck, a senior. Number 18, Kelly Hadaway, a senior. And number 19, Lexi Hadaway, a senior. Their libero is going to be number 22, Allie French. Your Bulldogs will be starting number 2, Alex Doty, a senior. 16, a senior, Riley Nelson. 17, a senior, Abby Hendricks. 18, a senior, Monica Evers. 19, a senior, Trish Miller. 22, a junior, Tegan Hansen. And 23, a senior, Malia Becker. Bulldogs start off the scoring with Alex Doty tipping one over into Cotter territory. Back to serve for the Bulldogs here is number 17, Abby Hendricks. She just misses with that one. Back to serve for Cotter, number 19, Lexi Hadaway. That's the southpaw Malia Becker with the kill from the far side off a nice jump back set from Abby Hendricks. In to serve for the Bulldogs, number 1, Ellie Eidenschenk. Cotter puts one off the low ceiling here in Plainview. That ceiling tends to be the 7th person on the court for the Bulldogs. Sometimes with these home games, it takes a while for that visiting team to get used to it. That's 22, Tegan Hansen, the junior, hitting through the block of Cotter. Doty finds the floor off the set of Hendricks. And that's an ace for the senior Eidenschenk. Bulldogs coming into this one 2-2. Cotter coming in with a little less experience, only one game on the season, but a win versus Caledonia. They won 3-2 last week. Coach Broghammer for the Ramblers takes their first time out here as Bulldogs pull ahead 6-1. Nice decision there by the setter Hadaway as she pushes that one towards the back line and just makes it. Line judge Ben Peter right on top of that one. And this is Kelly Hadaway back to serve. Another kill from the outside hitter, number 22, Hansen. The libero rotation, Monica Evers, number 18, in for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Alex Doty back to serve. Hansen takes another swing at it. That one's long Cotter will take over here. Number 10, the sophomore, Madison back to serve for the Ramblers. Outside hitter Hanson with another big swing there. And point Bulldogs. Back to serve, number 19, Trisha Miller. That one looked like it was headed out, but the libero Nelson tips that one. Doing a favor for the Ramblers. Now back to serve, number 15, Trinity Schmidtnick. Ellie LeBaire in for the Bulldogs in the back row. Coming back in for the Bulldogs, number 23, Becker. That's going to be an ace for Hanson. Bulldogs have had strong serving all season here, at least the home games that I've seen. Nice decision there by Evers, cutting her down the net. Cotter was in the net anyway. Back to serve, Hanson. Hendricks tries to catch the Ramblers sleeping though, but just misses on the far sideline. Grace Miller to serve for the Ramblers. Becker hits that off the hands of the block, and it goes out of bounds off that block. Libero Nelson back to serve for the Dogs. That one didn't find its way to the other side of the net. Bulldogs get called for 4 hits. Back to serve, Abby Dieterman for the Ramblers. Back row attack from Hanson. Hits that one off the back wall. Seen a lot more back row attacks this year from all the teams that we've had here in Plainview. It's kind of a fun thing that we don't see a lot of in high school volleyball. Dieterman continues to serve for the Ramblers. And that one's short. Bulldogs going to take over here on the serve. 19 Miller back in, 17 Hendricks back to serve. That one hits over the end line. No tip seen or heard. Nice swing there from the Ramblers. Hit it off the hands of the block of Alex Doty. Back to serve now for the Ramblers is Lexi Hadaway. Bulldog back row got caught creeping up there. Hadaway finds that back corner with the push. That'll be an ace for the Ramblers. Ramblers charging back here, 14-12 now in the first set. Nice swing there by number 2, Alex Doty into that block. Powers it through for a Bulldog point. Eidenschenk in again to serve for the Dogs. Ramblers catch the Bulldogs sleeping a little bit again. This is Kelly Hadaway back to serve. Ramblers here with a chance to tie it off. Tie it up here on the miss hit by Doty. Bulldogs win the serve. Doty back, number 2 for the Bulldogs. Nice pancake dig there by Eidenschenk. Nice pancake there by Eidenschenk. Bulldogs unable to do much with it though. Ramblers take the point, back to serves. Back. And Coach Doty's going to take her first time out here of the first set as the Ramblers come back, tie this one up 16-16. Take this opportunity to thank the Bulldog Nation Foundation for sponsoring our live streams here at PEM this 2020 season. Bulldog Nation Foundation is a local group that raises money for different activities within the PEM school district, raising money from donations from folks around the PEM community. They're able to give big because you give big. So thank you to the Bulldog Nation Foundation and all of the folks who donate to the Bulldog Nation Foundation. Ramblers break first, make their way back to the court. Bulldogs had a little bit more to talk about. And here we go. Back again, number 10, back to serve for Cotter. A little miscommunication there for the Bulldogs. And after that ace, Beck puts that next one over the end line. Giving the serve back to the Bulldogs. Number 19, Trisha Miller. Back to serve. It is Lexi Hadaway back in for the Ramblers. 15, Schmidtneck with the serve there. LeBert back in for the Bulldogs. Becker back in for the Bulldogs. Hansen back to serve. After the Bulldogs jumped out to an early lead, it's been back and forth. Cotter leading by 1 now. And they're going to tie it up. Bulldogs take the lead on the stuff block by 18, Monica Evers. Got a tip on that one. Swing from Evers. 21-19 now, Bulldogs starting to roll. Coach Brookhammer is not going to let that momentum build anymore. She's going to call her second time out here in the first set. Bulldogs coming into this one after a big win here in Plainview against Dobriota, winning that one 3-0 just on Tuesday night. Won the first 2 sets of that one very handily and had a battle. The last one winning 27-25 to get done in 3 and send everybody to bed early. Hoping for some more of that again tonight. Good scramble play there by the Bulldogs. Nice job there by Hadaway to get that one off the net. Fun point there. Wasn't real pretty, but lots of hustle. Good to see from these ladies. Nice decision there by 18, Evers. Back to serve 14, Miller for Cotter. In for a substitution is Ellie McCall, a senior, number 8, in for the first time tonight. All right. Doty in for Evers here on the libero exchange. Nelson back to serve. Set point. First set point here for Bulldogs in the first set. Nice job there. Cotter got that one just a little bit too far over the net, and Doty doesn't let many of those get by and finds the floor on Cotter's side. Bulldogs take the first set of this one, 25-20. Nice first set there for the Bulldogs. Jumped out to the early lead. Let Cotter back into it a little bit there around that 16-point mark. Kind of back and forth there until they got to 19, and then PEM was able to pull away off some strong serving. Bulldogs, a senior heavy roster here with a few new faces on the squad, adding junior Kat McPherson and sophomore Lauren Root to the roster for tonight's game. So outside the 3 underclassmen, all the rest of the Bulldogs are seniors. I see we have 76 folks joining us from either school online. Thank you for joining us on this Bulldog Nation Foundation broadcast. The girls really appreciate the sport they see online. I know they talk about it at school. Want to know how many viewers they had, and they're checking online to see how many viewers they had. Take some pride in those folks wanting to join in from home. Cotter here is going to take the floor. Looks like about the same starting lineup. We got number 8, McCall, in place of Dieterman in that starting lineup. But otherwise, we got number 10, Beck, 14, Miller, 15, Schmidtneck, 18, 19, the Hadaway sisters, and the libero, 22, French will be in. Bulldogs starting like they did to start the match. Miller, Doty, Becker, Hinrichs, Evers, and Hansen, with the libero Nelson set to come in for Evers. Bulldogs are going to serve first in this one, and they're going to send Abby Hinrichs back, as they often do, to start the set. And a strong start it is with the ace from number 17, the senior, Hinrichs. That swing came off the hands of number 19, Lexi Hadaway. Dieterman coming back in for McCall for the Ramblers, and she's going to head back and serve. There's Doty with the solo block there on Hadaway. Enchenkin to serve for the Dogs. Lexi Hadaway back to serve for the Ramblers. Set a little tight. Hansen unable to get it off the net. Hadaway back to serve. Line judge Jeff Henry right on top of that one, calling the tip on the Bulldogs. Doty with the kill and earns herself the serve. Hits the tape, finds its way over. Hendricks wisely letting that one land out of bounds. 19 Miller back to serve. Hendricks set, finds Evers looping around, and she finds the floor as the Bulldogs tie it up at 5. A little bit of a miscommunication there from the Bulldogs there. And who's going to take that one? Cotter's going to take the point. McCall in for Cotter, number 8, and number 6, LeBert, in for the Dogs. Becker back in for Eidenschenk in the front row. Hansen with the kill, earns herself the serve. And gonna get an ace there. Hits the tape and rolls it over. Hansen doing a nice job, coming on real strong in his last 2 games tonight. Started off strong, really good game against Cotter on Tuesday night as well. Not just the serving, but the kills as well. A lot of power in that little body here, coming flying in on that outside hitter position. And there is your telecaster jinx of the night. Say too many nice things about one athlete, and they're sure to hit the next one into the net. 15 Schmidtnick back to serve. Nelson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Miller back to serve for Cotter. Hendrick set finds Doty, and she finds the floor. Miller rotating back in for LeBert as Hendricks heads back to serve.
Nice job by French, the libero there, handling that serve from Hendricks. Set finds Doty, the middle hitter, and she finds the middle of the Cotter side of the floor here. Substitution coming in here for the Ramblers. We're going to see number 4, Andy Teskey, a junior for the first time tonight. She replaces 14, Miller. Trisha Miller wisely lets that one go by as just misses on the near sideline, and Coach Brookhammer is going to get her first time out here of the second set as the Bulldogs pull ahead by 6, 14-8 here in the second set. Bulldogs coming in this one 2-2 on the year, beating Dovriota and Chatfield, falling to Lake City and Fillmore Central in the year. All right, coming out of that timeout, Hendricks still serving for the Dogs. That's a Hadaway to Hadaway connection there with 19. Lexi Hadaway with the kill off the set from sister Kelly Hadaway. Avery Dieterman back to serve for the Ramblers. She replaces McCall. Good hustle play there by French, the libero. Fun to watch. Fun to watch. Good hustle there from Cotter as that one hit off a light that's still swinging up there. Good concentration. Gives her team a chance to score there, but the Bulldogs hit it off the block there off the hands of Becker. Line Judge Jeff Henry takes a guess at that one. Guess is wrong. Gets overruled by the up official, Mr. Huntoon. That's going to be an ace for the Ramblers. That ace comes off the serve of Lexi Hadaway. Just like we saw in the first set here, we're at about that same point where Cotter starts coming back a bit here. Bulldogs need to stop the bleeding. Taking advantage of that low ceiling again are the Bulldogs there. An average night, that ceiling will have just as many kills as any of the hitters for the Bulldogs. Ooh, good hustle there by 19. Miller trying to get that errant pass off the hands of Doty, but can't quite get there. This is Kelly Hadaway back to serve. Oof. Nice job there by the setter, Hadaway, finding that back line. She's got a knack for finding the Bulldogs creeping up there in that back row and then hitting just in front of that back line. There's Beck taking advantage of the misplay by the Bulldogs and giving the Ramblers an opportunity to complete the comeback here. Before they get that chance, Coach Doty's going to take her first time out of the second set. If you're just joining us here, I was kind of seeing the same thing in the second set as we saw in the first set, where the Bulldogs were able to jump out to an early lead but let the Ramblers back into it here. Cotter's worked its way back to a score of 17-16 in this one after the Bulldogs at one point were up 16-10, I believe was the score. We saw the same thing in the first set. We got to that point where I believe it was tied up at 19 and it went back and forth, and then the Bulldogs were able to pull away in that first set and win 25-20. Let's see if they can do the same here in the second set. Bulldogs are ready, take the floor, waiting for the Ramblers. 18, Kelly Hadaway still back to serve for the Ramblers. Nice job there by Miller to get that one off the net. Hadaway looking for that push again, trying to catch the Bulldogs sleeping, but not enough mustard on that one. Hits it into the net. Miller back to serve. It's a nice swing from the sophomore Beck there for Cotter. Earns herself the serve. Number 8, McCall back in for number 3, Dieterman. Fun scramble on that one before the set from Hendricks finds 22 Hansen flying in from the kill on the outside. Hansen's going to head back to serve. Eidenschenk's going to head to the bench as she's replaced by Becker. Swing from McCall finds the floor on the Bulldog side. Libero Nelson can't quite get there. Comes the serve from Schmidtnick. Nice job by Evers there, 18 for the Bulldogs. Cuts that one down the net and off the hands of the Ramblers block. A serve from Nelson as the Ramblers get caught looking at each other, trying to figure out who's going to take that second pass. McCall gets just underneath that one, hits it high and outside. Good swing from the junior Hansen. There's Hadaway to Hadaway. Number 18, Kelly, setting sister Lexi there for the kill. Cotter gets called for 2 hits there, and you can't do that in volleyball. Fun to watch here in this one. Strong setter play from both sides. Number 17, Hendricks, who's serving now. The setter for the Bulldogs, and 18, Hadaway, the setter for Cotter. Both playing really well. Both gals fun to watch out there. And Bulldogs are going to take the second set as well, climbing out to a 2-0 lead. They take that one 25-19 after taking the first 25-20. Kind of deja vu here in the second set when compared to the first set. Bulldogs jumped out to an early lead. Ramblers came charging back. And then in the end, Bulldogs able to pull away there once they hit that 20 points mark. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, the Bulldog Nation Foundation, for sponsoring the PEM live streams. We know the PEM community appreciates it, as many folks aren't able to get here like they would wish to. If you're at home watching and you have a smartphone or a tablet that you have handy, you can go to the description in the YouTube link, and we do have tonight's program there for you to download if you want to check out the different players and heights and positions for either team. Between sets, up rough. Eric Huntoon comes down, gives a little lesson to our line judges, Jeff Henry and Ben Peter, trying to help them out. I know they take pride in their craft and always happy to learn a new trick or two. All right, coaches are getting their lineups here to the table. Bulldogs about ready to break here as we're going to start the third set in Plainview. Again, Bulldogs coming in this one 2-2. Those wins coming against Sheffield, Dovreota, against losses to Lake City and Fillmore Central. Cotter comes in with only 1 game under their belt, facing Caledonia and winning that one 3-2. Both these teams have games coming up. Bulldogs next will be at home versus Lewiston Altura on Thursday, October 29th, and we'll be live streaming that one. So check out the high school YouTube channel for that. And Cotter will be at home versus Dovreota on Monday the 26th. So that is a change in schedule for the Bulldogs, as that La Crescent game that was scheduled to be next Tuesday has been pushed back to the 31st. They're going to play that one down in La Crescent. Bulldogs starting as they have each set with Doty, Becker, Hendricks, Miller, Nelson, and Hansen. Cotter is going to start with Kelly Hadaway, French, Dieterman, McCall, Beck, and Miller. Kelly Hadaway starting things off for us with the serve. And a little bit of coaching there between games must have helped out. Line judge Jeff Henry all over that, catching Hadaway over the line on the serve. Fun point there as the Ramblers get the point, hitting it off the hands of the block. Yep, Bulldogs hit that one 4 times, and that is illegal. Got her there, called with the 2 hit. Bulldogs going to win the serve here, sending Eidenschenk, who just came in for Becker, back. Doty comes in, hits that one into the block. Ramblers unable to handle it. Ooh, good hustle from Nelson. Eidenschenk does her best to get that one back across, but finds an I-beam instead. Number 10 back to serve for the Ramblers. Really nice swing there from Hansen. Hansen had a really good first set, came out swinging hard. And she gets the kill on that one. Bulldogs are going to send Alex Doty, a senior, back to the line. Hansen tries to tip that one across, but the block is ready for it. Ramblers have Miller back to serve. A lefty she is. Smart play there by the cerebral Monica Evers. She hits that one right down on top of Miller, who is just charging back in from serving. Have a substitution here for the Bulldogs. They're going to send in number 12, Mariah Henry, and she's going to head right back and serve, coming in for Miller. fun point there. Nelson ultimately hits it into the net there, giving Cotter the point. Good hustle both sides there. Avery Dieterman back to serve. That ever, she's a smart one. Finds a spot where the Ramblers ain't and puts it on the floor. 23, Becker in for Eidenschenk. 22, Hansen serving for the Bulldogs. Call the Bulldogs for a double hit on that one. Libero French back to serve. And we get a swing off the hands of setter Hinrichs. Not unusual, as we do have a point in the Bulldog rotation where Hinrichs here is on the left side. They let her move to the hitter position and let Monica Evers set. Beck with a big swing and a point off the hands of Hansen. Another smart push there by Hadaway for the Ramblers. We've seen her do that a few times tonight. Always got her eyes on that other side of the court, looking for a hole in the defense. Gets herself an ace there as well, as the Ramblers are up 10-7 here in the third set. Bulldogs leading the match 2-0. Ramblers really starting to put things together here. Good help from the bench there, letting Nelson know that that one was headed out. Hinrichs with the serve. Good pass from Nelson there. Good set from Hinrichs, but Becker just missing long. McCall back to serve. Miller kind of lobs that one into the back corner and puts it just in front of line judge Jeff Henry. Eidenschenk back to serve for the Bulldogs. Bulldog block can't push that one back into Cotter territory as Cotter takes the 13-9 lead. Nice job there by French, the libero. Headed away to Hadaway there. That one landed out of bounds, but the line judge is going to call a tip. Miller back to serve. Henry, 12, back in to serve for the Dogs. She heads back to the line. Avery Dieterman, a senior, number 3, to serve for the Ramblers. Nice block there by the Bulldogs. Ramblers handled it. And then Hadaway just mistimed her jump just a bit there. Bulldogs here are going to send Tegan Hansen back to serve here, trailing 15-12. Nice job by Hendricks taking that one off the net. Good hustle there by the Dogs. Hadaway looks to push that one. Oh! Hadaway pushes that one over. Dogs hit that one. Looked like it was going to land out of bounds. French got caught up in the point and just accidentally lets that hit off her foot. It's too bad. French been hustling all night for the Ramblers and just got a little ahead of herself on that one. So Broghammer's going to take her first time out here in the third set as the Bulldogs are looking to make a little comeback here. And some fun points tonight. Fun to watch. The setters tonight. Liberos have been playing well. Pretty good night of volleyball here from both teams. Cotter takes the court first here. Bulldogs now headed on. Hansen still back to serve, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Nelson turn at the service line, possibly. Some confusion here. They're working out that rotation. Might want to get a check here before they get things going. Some confusion here. I'm not sure what the call was, but they're going to give the serve to Cotter there. Some confusion in the lineup. Asked for the check of the rotation. Floor captain Abby Hendricks getting an explanation there of what the call was. Cotter will also be awarded a point along with the serve. There on the confusion. Ellie McCall with the attack there. Bulldogs here struggling a little bit in the third set. Coach Doty going to get her first time out here. This is going to be a short one, more of a motivational timeout. We need a change in strategy over there, just maybe need a change in energy. We see that a lot of times here in some of these fast-paced sports like volleyball, basketball. Momentum can be a great teammate. Cotter's got their libero, 22, Allie French, a junior, back to serve here, leading the Bulldogs 18-13 in the third set. Errant buzzer there, but Cotter is after the point there, so Cotter's going to take the point. As Evers tries to hit her down the net, and it just rolls down and out of play. Beck hits that one over the end line. Libero Nelson, fortunate she didn't get a hand on it. McCall hitting into the block of Hendricks and Doty. .16 Nelson back to serve. Becker looks to hit that one down the sideline. Just a bit too much on it. Oop, excuse me, at that point will go to Cotter. Everybody looks around and checks for a tip. There is none. 19 Miller in for the Bulldogs as 17 Hendricks heads back to serve. That's 14 Miller hitting it off the hands of the Bulldogs block, and it finds the floor on the Bulldog side of things. Ooh. Number 3, Dieterman hits that one off the hands of the Bulldog defense. Doty is going to take another timeout here, 23-16, try to put something together here before Cotter puts him away. Bulldogs just not getting as many opportunities on their attacks here like they did the first 2 sets. We saw some really hard hitting off the hands of Doty and Hansen in those first 2 sets. We haven't seen much of that in the 3rd set. Well, Cotter has came back with the hard-hitting McCall and Lexi Hadaway getting some in the end, getting some support here. Last couple points from 14 Miller and 3 Dieterman each with the kill. A little miscommunication at the net there. McCall back to serve here. Set point, first set point for the Ramblers in the 3rd. And the Ramblers are going to take the 3rd set, 25-16. Ramblers coming back here in the 3rd set, closing the gap. So Bulldogs still lead the match 2-1. Good set for the Bulldogs to learn from there. Cotter played very well, and the Bulldogs did not look as sharp as they did in the first couple of sets. Again, we got joined by 83 of you now, 85 of you at home watching and supporting our Bulldog and Rambler volleyball teams. We appreciate that on this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream broadcasts. I want to thank my camera people over here helping me out, Miss Kaylee Peter and Kayla Kuyat, running the camera for us tonight. We appreciate all the volunteer help that we do get with these live streams. All right, coming out here in the 4th set, it's going to be the Bulldogs with the serve, an opportunity to strike first here. Likely going to see Hendricks head back to that line. Cotter breaks their huddle first here, heads back out on the court, maybe trying to take advantage of some of that momentum they had there coming out of the 3rd. Bulldogs still got some more things to talk about over there. One thing that Bulldog squad is not short on is senior leadership. I'm sure those girls are going to pick each other up here on the floor and from the bench in this 4th set. Cotter is going to have a front row of Beck McCall and Kelly Hadaway and a back row of Miller, Dieterman, and French, the libero. Bulldogs are going to have a front row of Miller, Doty, and Becker, and a back row of Hendricks, the libero Nelson, and 22, Tegan Hansen. As expected, the Bulldogs send Abby Hendricks back to serve. Cotter picks up where they left off here with the first point. McCall surprises the setter Hendricks with that one coming right at her. Hendricks can't handle it, and the Cotter jumps out to a 2-0 lead. McCall with the attack, hits it out of bounds. Eidenshank in to serve for the Bulldogs. Junior Hansen turns that one down the net. No Ramblers there to handle it. McCall back to serve. Doty comes in on the far side for the attack, hits it over the end line. Ooh. Call hits the tape on that one, can't roll it over. Gives the serve back to Plainview Elgin Millville. Number 2, Doty back to serve. Good swing from Hansen. Hadaway finds the Bulldog defense sleeping a little bit. I already said it once tonight, or maybe even twice. She's always got an eye on the other side. She sees that hole in the Bulldog defense. She will tip that over. JT Evers with the kill. Mariah Henry in to serve for PEM. Lexi Hadaway taking the serve from sister Kelly. Hits it into the net. That one's tight to the net. They get, I think it was 18 Evers they got into the net there. Grace Miller, a junior, serving for Winona Cotter. Too much on that one. Dieterman pushes that one over the end line. Malia Becker back in for the Bulldogs. Hansen back to serve. Ooh. Avery Dieterman to serve. That time it's Cotter in the net. Mariah Henry for the Bulldogs, number 12, wisely avoids that one. Not much she could have done with it, even if she did go for it. They try Doty again. Good hustle there by French. Fun point again. Cotter's going to take that one. Good hustle there on both sides. 22 French back to serve. That pass just found its way into Cotter territory. Sophomore Beck there for the Ramblers. Substitution coming in here. 6 LeBaire is going to come in and replace Tegan Hansen. Give her a breather. French continues to serve for Cotter. Good net play there by 2 Doty and 17 Hendricks for the Bulldogs. Miller in for Henry and Hansen back in for LeBaire. 17 Hendricks is back to serve for the Bulldogs, trailing by 1 here in the 4th set. Back set from Hendricks goes to Becker, who pushes it across and finds an empty spot in the middle of Cotter's floor. Headaway wins that battle at the net. Hendricks tries a back row attack. Can't get it over. This is Kelly Hadaway. Heads up play there by Hendricks. McCall takes the swing, hits the bottom of the net. Points are off just a bit here. I'm gonna correct this. It should be Cotter 13, Bulldogs 11. That's going to be an ace from Eidenschenk. Ooh. Nice job by French handling that one. A big hit from Hansen. Good dig by Nelson. Gets it up. Doty with a bit of a miss hit. McCall back to serve here for the Ramblers. Fun set so far. And we're going to have a correction of points here. Turns out I wasn't wrong earlier, but the scoreboard was wrong earlier. So it's tie set here, 13-13, 4th set. Bulldogs leading 2 sets to 1. Evers back into the front row for the Bulldogs. Doty back to serve. Ooh. Hansen with the attack there, hits it over the hands of the block. Back and forth here, 14-14 locked up here. Setter Dieterman not quite to get, or excuse me, Setter Hadaway not quite able to get to that pass. Henry in for Miller and will head back to the line to serve. That's going to go off the hands of the block there, off of Hadaway's hands. I think she was up there for the block. Hansen with the kill. Nice dig by Eidenschenk. Miller hits into the block of Hansen, and that one heads out. Point Ramblers. Grace Miller back to serve. Becker back into the rotation, replacing Eidenschenk. 22 Hansen, junior, back to serve. Nice job by the Bulldogs even to get that one over. Ooh. Hadaway to Hadaway there, looping around, just misses on the far side. Line judge Henry and up official Pontoon both had a good look at it though. Bulldogs try Evers that time. She just misses into the net. Dieterman back to serve. Hendricks with the block up front for the Bulldogs. And Coach Brughammer is going to get a timeout here, her first in the fourth set. Bulldogs leading 19-16, leading the match 2-1. Been pretty tight here at moments. First couple sets going to the Bulldogs 25-20 and 25-19 respectively. Cotter taking the last set, 25-16 and that's how we got to this 2-1 for the match. In each of those first two sets, Bulldogs would jump out early. Cotter battled back through the middle of the set, and then the Bulldogs pulled away at the end. Seen a little bit of that here in this one as well. Bulldogs leading 19-16. Senior Nelson, the libero, back to serve. Beck back into the rotation for Cotter as the libero French heads back to serve. Big swing from the southpaw Becker off the hands of Hadaway here on the block on the near side. Hendricks back to serve for the Bulldogs. Looking for a touch. No touch. Doty hits that one over the end line. This is going to be Kelly Hadaway back to serve for the Ramblers. Looking to tie it up here in the fourth. Oh, good play by Becker there. Bulldogs need to scramble, get back into position. Down ref catches Doty in the net. Ramblers able to tie this one up. Nice serving here from Hadaway. And Coach Doty is going to put a stop to it here. Attempt to put a stop to this momentum build here. Cotter took the lead 21-20. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Bulldog Nation Foundation, for sponsoring the Bulldog Volleyball live streams. All home activities for Plainview Ultra Millville will be live streamed this fall. All of those are posted on the PEM activities page, as are the away game live streams. Or you can head right over to our YouTube channel that you're watching on now, hit subscribe, hit the notification, and you will be notified each time we add a live stream. Thanks for joining us. McCall on the far side with the kill. Hadaway hits that one over the end line. Bulldogs find some relief here as number one, Eidenschenk's going to come in for Becker to serve. Big swing from Hansen into the bottom of that block. Bulldogs tied up 22. Broghammer's going to get her timeout here. Ramblers looking to stay alive here with a win. Bulldogs looking to close this one out with a win. Cotters breaks first. They think they got things figured out as they called the timeout. Coach Doty going over some strategy here with the Bulldogs yet, though. Eidenschenk back to serve. Ten back there finds an open corner. 23-22 now. McCall back to serve. Miller hits that deep off the hands of the Bulldogs defense. Coach Doty is going to get a timeout here, talk things over. When we come back, it's going to be set point Cotter. McCall heads back to the service line here, looking to put the Bulldogs away in the fourth and tie things up. It's 24-22 in this one. Hansen hits it hard off the block. New life for the Bulldogs. Doty back to serve. Henry's going to come in for 19 Miller. Hansen comes in, looking for the attack, hits it over the top of the block, and Cotter ties it up at 2 games apiece. So after coming out to a early 2-0 lead, the Bulldogs are now tied up with the Winona Cotter Ramblers. Bulldogs got ahead that early lead by winning the first 2 sets, 25-20 and 25-19. Cotter has won the last 2 sets, 25-16 and 25-23 respectively. This last set they played a 15. And it's always interesting as there's some rotation here, some strategy as to where you're going to start your rotation headed into this final set. Good play from both teams as it looked like Bulldogs might send Cotter home early, but Cotter battling back here late. Strong setter play from both teams. Been good defense, been a lot of fun points going back and forth, seeing the girls hustle and diving around the floor. Nobody ready to give up in this one. Again, coming up for each of these teams, the Bulldogs are going to play at home next Thursday against Lewiston Altura. You can join us here on the PEM High School Bulldogs YouTube channel. Cotter will be at home on Monday versus Dovriota. Again, thanks for joining us at home for this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream of Bulldog Volleyball. Here live from Plainview. We're all locked up at 2 sets apiece. Here we go, 5th set coming. Cotter has 18 Hadaway in, 22 to Libero French, 3 Dieterman, 14 Miller, 8 McCall, and 10 back in. Bulldogs are going to start with a front row of Hendricks, Miller, Doty, and a back row of Libero Nelson, 22 Hansen, and 23 Becker. So Kelly Hadaway is going to start things off here in the 5th set. Nice heads up play there by Hendricks. She pushes across, hits right on the sideline in front of the up judge. Bulldogs start off with a 1-0 lead here. That was a fun point to start this one. If all the points are like that, we're in for a treat. Hendricks with the ace here on the near side. McCall did a nice job. Good hustle there trying to get a hand on that one, but ends up in the stands. A bit too much on that one, though. McCall back to serve for the Ramblers. Bulldogs up 3-1 early in this one. Good job by both teams. They are not making it easy to find the floor. Heidenschenk with the jump serve. Dieterman hits it into the block there of Becker and Doty. And that's going to be an ace. Off the hands of backpedaling McCall there. Bulldogs are happy with the way this 3rd set has started. Not a race to 15. Play to 15 here, win by 2. And they're up 5-1. Cotter, not really looking to change things up. Maybe just try to break up the rhythm here of the Bulldogs. Heidenschenk back to serve again. Both teams on the court early here. Bulldogs want to keep this going, and Cotter just looking to throw a little hiccup in here. That's the middle, back finding the near line here. As the timeout works, back wins herself the serve with that swing. Ball heads out. Line judge Ben Peters struggling a little bit to find that one. We throw in the spare ball. That's going to be an ace from back. Smart play there by Doty. And she wins the serve. Good dig by French. Ooh. Good hustle there by number 1, Eidenschenk. She doesn't quite get there, but she does get a hand on it. Both teams leaving it all out here in this last set. Miller back to serve. Hansen somehow finds the tape and rolls it over there. There's at least 5 times in every volleyball game where the ball hits the net, and I have no idea how that is physically possible to make its way over. And we just saw one there and another one there. Nice pancake by McCall, though, to give the Ramblers a chance to send over the free ball. That one's out. They're looking for a tip. They don't get one. Big swing off the hands of Hansen. She's going to have to find somebody else to pick on, though, as libero French has done a nice job these last couple sets of handling the powerful kills from, or swings from Hansen. Ooh. 8-5, Bulldogs leading this 5th set. Dieterman back to serve for the Ramblers. Swing from McCall. Nelson in that back row wisely lets that one go. We have some substitutions here as Mariah Henry in for the Bulldogs, as is Trisha Miller in for the Bulldogs. Junior Tegan Hansen back to serve here as the Bulldogs lead 9-5. And that one off the tape and back into the Bulldogs side. Nice kill from Evers, number 18 there. Fun to see. Libero 16. Riley Nelson back to serve for Plainview Elgin Millville. Ooh. Nice job there by the setter, Kelly Hadaway. Maybe an opportunity for the Bulldogs at the net there, but Hadaway came in with the left hand and puts it right between the block of Doty and Hinrichs. And that's Miller hitting it through the block of Cotter. Got a substitution here for Cotter, trying to get him to the line here. That's number 12, Olivia Bloomers, in for 14, Miller. That's the first time we've seen Bloomers for the Bulldogs, or excuse me, for the Ramblers. Bulldogs are going to send Malia Becker back in for Henry as Hinrichs goes back to serve. Doty gets caught in the net. Giving a point to the Ramblers here. Doty with a big swing coming down the middle. That's number 2, Alex Doty with the kill. Defensive specialist Ellie Eidenchenk for the Bulldogs to serve. 12-8 in the 5th set. We play this one to 15. It was number 12 fresh into the game. Blummers with the block on Hansen. Miller in to serve for Winona Cotter. Oh, great set, great swing. Hinrichs to Doty there. 13-9 here in the 5th. Doty went up high on that one, came down hard on the set from Hinrichs. And there's Evers with the solo stuff right at the net. Coach Broghammer is going to get a timeout here. We're going to come back out of this timeout with set point here for the Bulldogs. Set point, match point. Bulldogs using their 7th teammate here, Momentum, in this 5th set to jump out here. 14-9. Things looking good for the Bulldogs. Doty's going to go back to serve here. Set point, match point. No doubt Cotter will not make this easy for him. Great serve. And Hansen puts it in for the win. Great job there. Doty comes in with the set, sets up Hansen. Hansen hitting the ball strong and hard all night long, puts it right on the near sideline here, and the Bulldogs win the 5th set 15-9. Fun game to watch on both sides. Both teams doing a great job of not letting that ball hit the floor. So Bulldogs take that one 3-2 over Cotter, improving their record to 3-2 on the season. Cotter now 1-1 after their first 2 games of the season. Thanks for joining us on this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream of Bulldog Volleyball. We're in action here, going live again next Thursday against Lewiston Altura. Cotter fans, your squad will be in action on Monday against Dovriota at home. Thanks again for joining us. Have a good night.